Hey, everybody! I am C83. Here we are again. I will continue to tell you today. CDS Color System series of courses. What 99% of designers need to know. Black quantity design method. Same as before. All the CDS color systems we talked about. It's all about the underlying logic. All from this color Bible. If you need this book of color poetry, color. If you come to continue learning and understanding, you can leave me a message. Follow the picture and start the color feast. We are talking about black quantity color law today. As the name suggests, black volume color attribute. It is about a property of the triangle of the CDS color system. You know, there are three sides in the color triangle property. One is the white amount and the other is the color amount. Another is black. Then we will give you a brief introduction today, the characteristics of the amount of black, and we are in the natural design of color. How will it behave in our future life of color design? A color property relationship that is often used. Its linear relationship is the three edges black, white, color. And what we're talking about today is the relationship between this side of the amount of black. There is also a definition of black quantity. It refers to the CDS color system, a side in a triangle. This side is black, it's bright, it's linear. Then it has a very clear interpretation. It's going in the B direction. That's the line in the black direction. Pay attention to the triangular extension line. It's called the black scale. What we're looking at here are the three red lines. The line values it arranges towards this line. It's called black light value. And this red dot that it highlights, that's the direction it's pointing. And what does this value refer to? It's how much. We can see it now. And they're arranged from 0 to 100. Level 25, level 50 to level 75. Actually from 0 to 100 levels. There's a lot of these relationships called linearity. This is what we pointed out. Three typical linear relationships. That's its black mass relationship. And all its permutations are all in the direction of B. Then the color is closer to point B, the higher the blackness value. Its color, the higher the amount of black. Lines arranged in the direction of B black quantity. Extend the line outside the triangle. The value we see circled in red is called the black value. If you look at the epitaxy, what we're looking at here is the value of these loops. It's called the black value. Now they are interpreted as 25, 50, and 75 respectively. This is the amount of black. And using this triangle technique, the interpretation of the image. How can its features be used? Let's take a look. If we are in the triangle, choose a hue among the rings. Or two hue. So we have now chosen one. Choose another one or two hue. But at the same time we have to add to the amount of black in the triangle. Select a linear relationship. Okay, we have now chosen this line, the amount of black. So let's put the color of these to selected hues. Its black amount is selected as a uniform black amount of 25. So we're actually in the color design. It's a different hue, but its two elements are the same. The same amount of black. Then apply this rule of the same amount of black. Arrange by to different hue. General visual effects of our color design will achieve the purpose of color scheme harmony. So that's why we use linear relationships. Reasons and reasons to design. Let's read it again. Technical underlying logic and interpretation of black quantity of color triangle. For example, what we see now. That's what we call color. The proportion of the amount of black in it. He has 10%. Take a look down here. You know the line is 10. He has 10% in this color, although this hue is yellow, but choose these colors. He chooses according to the 10% black amount. Here's a definition. On a straight line parallel to the lines W and C. All colors are black with the same amount. What is W? This is white, just W. And C is the color we are talking about. All the lines from these two points W to C. It's all the same blackness. The color of this side just mentioned. It's all black with the same amount. The remaining amount of white in color is 90%. This completes the basis for the amount of black in a CDS. The interpretation of the color coding system. In the CDS triangle, every color is 100%. Since the amount of black and the amount of white, the amount of color is composed of 3. The amount of black refers to the amount of black in a group of colors. Percentages are consistent, and the amount of white and the amount of color are different. The sum of 3 adds up to 100. This is the interpretation of black quantity. Okay, so we're back to the familiar picture. Natural color comes naturally from everything. Then we are very familiar with a food that we often encounter on our dinner table. This color is it looks very pleasing to the eye and very tempting. We took the natural color of the cucumber just now. Did some color quantitative analysis. We will see that one of its values is the same, which is B25. It is the same as the value. That is to say, it has the same amount of black, even though we don't understand this coding system. Let's look at this color. You find it to be a very low-level visual hierarchy. A very natural transition of a group of colors. This is the magical color scheme that nature gives us. We will extract the 4 sets of colors just now. Put it in the hue ring. It's right in the green range. That is, from darker to brighter colors. To slowly slow to light colors. It is also a way of arranging. This is the arrangement in color equivalence. This is our triangle. A black quantity arrangement method in CDS triangle. We see the amount of black, arranged from the line 25. This is getting brighter and brighter. It's a color relationship. This is how nature works in CDS. Design behavior under the logic of black quantity design. Select a black amount in the triangle. In the hue circle, select a variety of colors and hue for color scheme. The properties of the color scheme are the same. The properties we are talking about here, under the condition that the black quantity attributes are unified. Maximum visual elimination and harmony ratio is the best. This is the basic underlying logic of our black quantity. Then we use the one just now, a very beautiful cucumber object. Make a design for the extracted colors. You will find this color presented is very natural harmony. And the relationships, the layering relationships, are very natural. Ideal for applications in our lives. Use the same amount of black color scheme. Do some natural pattern designs. This is how we present to you. one of the most basic methods of color design. Again, we're using the traditional. Our CDS color system, one of the most important. The algorithms of our software. Our AI algorithm is Color Scheme Express. Then again, we will see a very clear the logical relationship between one blackness of a color. Here, the header can choose any logical relationship. You will find that you get a very rhythmic rhythm, a color logic with a sense of ladder. And that's encoded in CDS and CMYK respectively. And here's what we get. The color scheme of the area of its main and auxiliary points. This is the design method of black quantity. The area of the color scheme with the final primary and secondary points. Provide everyone's color scheme design. We can do anything with it. Use it in the design you want to do, to unleash the charm of its natural colors. This is the area method of the black quantity of the main and auxiliary points we just had. So this is the code for 4 of our CDSs. This is the guideline of the area of its main and auxiliary points. You can follow this design color scheme to do a variety of natural scene design. Okay, let's try it in the nature of home life. Make a basic application of color. So we see this array of colors. Just use the color we just extracted. Make some subtle adjustments and changes. There's a little bit of character, a little bit of design. But big color design style. Or is it from the color extraction of the object just now? That's it. Our simplest. An experience of blackness color design. And achieve a goal of a color design. Well, today's approach to color design with a black amount. That's it. If you like it, we will follow our color channel. Stay tuned. Learn Color with me is coming soon. Hope friends like, subscribe, share, and leave a message. Thank you very much.